Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong PR here. We are back playing Danganronpa, and it's court time. Wonder how it'll be decorated this time. Everyone here heard the Monokuma proclamation, and they gathered at the red door. Whoa!
Monokuma appear!
Yeah, hello. He's multiplied. No, multiplication. Just looks that way because we're of an illusion. Moving so fast it only looks like I multiplied. Can you guys tell which one's the real Monokuma? You just get on the elevator already.
Boy.
I'm playing along. I'm not here to play with you.
Okay. Hey!
Everyone's here and ready to go. Please get on board the pain train or elevator. See you guys down there.
Let's go.
Please!
Not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
Never be mentally prepared. Can't run anymore, hero. Gotta pay for your sins.
What the heck?
Reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? No, but how unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. All right, for the whole suit thing, I believe they told him to get to the place very, very early.
That's right.
Just so they can knock him out and take his measurements and build the stuff. That's right. I have to. I have to do it. Can't let her kill Tafumi and Taka get away with it. The one who's still alive. For the two who lost their lives. I shall do it. The one who killed Tafumi and Taka. The one who killed our friends. The killer is that bitch right in the back. That. Repair the culprit has been confirmed. This shall be over in no time. Kyoko, you know something's up. Story begins when we get down there. Oh, fine. Once everyone was on board, it went all the way down. Yep. Can't help it look a little sparse. Just saying. It's gonna look even more sparse after this. Opening up a cruel fate. Really? Well, I see all of you gathered together like this. Realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Because of you. Why do you make us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start it. Never be like, stay tuned for your action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on anything like that. Me, on the other hand, I definitely would. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened again. Deadly judgment, deadly deception, deadly betrayal. Deadly this, deadly that, deadly, deadly, deadly. Deadly, deadly. Deadly, deadly. Because why not? Do I wish to overwrite? Yep. Okay, so set skills. I got a bunch. I have. There we go. Okay, cool. Just enough for him. All right, let's get this started. Trial rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation.
Yes.
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
Wait
I
a second.
didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was
The
asleep.
clasp
the
on
whole
his
time.
costume
I don't know
would
anything
prevent
about
him
it.
from
Check your murdering note.
get it
murderer.
on him.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I
Yeah.
am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints on the
Yes.
suit.
Well, let's face it. He's not smart enough to do that.
Assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Is he really a killer? Or, to make that clear. No, he is not. Make your argument. What all do we got? Okay.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Come on, what else you got for me?
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
It really is. Don't worry, I'm on your side,
Hiro,
dude.
why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Oh yeah, but is that really true?
everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are
God
the
damn it.
culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's
Oh,
not
damn it.
true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
The suit parts,
There we go.
No,
The handwriting is going to be too distinct. Well, distinctly different, I should say.
are we sure Hero really
Yes.
made those blueprints?
Handwriting.
what do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote,
Yep.
asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could
Yep.
think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their
Yeah,
handwriting.
no.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Yep.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting
Yep, pretty
anyway.
much.
So, Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hero's innocent as well.
Yep.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice
No, it
suit?
was Hero.
Is it like Hero said? Was there
No,
really
there was no
someone
second
running
suit.
around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit.
Was
Go
Hero.
ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
This guy's fun. Who's in the
Who was
Robo-Justice suit?
Robo-Justice suit?
It's still Hero. The Illuminati. Just because he's in the
Other than
costume
Hero,
doesn't
I
mean
can't think of
he's
anyone
responsible
else
for the
it could've
murders.
been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
Then there can be no doubt.
Yes,
Hero is
but
the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just
no,
said Hero
he
didn't
is
do it.
making sense.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
It's that
so
bitch
what
right
you're
next to you.
saying is,
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What?
Yep.
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement?
Mm-hmm.
You do have a reason, yes?
Your ultimate gambling skills
before we
against
get
my
to that-
ultimate luck.
There's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
so what is it?
Yes, what do you have
needs
to say
be
to us, you...
clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless
Oh, we already
body.
did that.
It
Oh, I
would
already did that.
seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto,
Yes. Repository, Dolly.
I got it!
Just one more thing. And the tarp. And the tarp.
I got it!
There we go.
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
The attitude.
So, let's see if I can explain.
Because there were...
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And
Uh-huh.
when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Correct.
It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Okay.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same
For
thing.
easy moving purposes.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so
And there
did
are
the
tire
dolly.
tracks, too. Who'd have thunk it?
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
It was still on the blue tarp.
so did the dolly.
In other words, you think
Yep.
they used the dolly to move the
100%.
body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Yes.
Are you absolutely positive
Yep.
the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yep.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository
Well,
all
see,
along?
this is
and
where
we
your
simply
first
didn't
fuck up
realize it?
started.
she's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from
Oh.
you.
Oh, bitch. It's
We've
on.
all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Tire prints. Yeah. What do you got? Reloading. Starting with this next bullet time, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom screen, you'll see the ammo count. So now there hasn't really been on ammo how much you can destroy your opponent's statements. But now, just locking on and pressing triangle button won't be enough to handle them. It costs you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. And once you're out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. Or you can reload pressing the square button. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the square button in time with a tempo marker. Okay. 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 This already? Wow.
You have it wrong.
There we go.
I cannot agree.
Equipment room bloodstain. There we go. Is it over? That can't be the end of the trial.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident. As they
That's
wheeled
what
the
happens
body out
when
of the
you
room.
leave it. Let's see,
And
who'd
as
be
the
up there
blood
at that
dried on
time?
the tire, they moved the
Hifumi.
body into the repository. So
His
there's
body
my
vanished,
proof
then
that the
before they
dolly
could go
was
check
used
up
to move
on
Taka's body.
Taka's body, he probably moved it. This must really hit me that much.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
It's just a
I'm
robot
not sure
costume.
that really matters.
Yeah,
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
I already know.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
He couldn't move or bend down. Make my arguments. Certainly. Okay, so let's see what we got here.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
There we
Well,
go.
Yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
You know as well as I do, you can't do that, Tina.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Nope.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Yeah, and... Yep.
When you're in that suit, not only
So
can you
we
not
have
see
proven
your
his
feet,
innocence in
but you
this.
can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all
Yeah,
that way?
and that precisely.
It'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit,
You would have gotten some
it's
blood on
very
him.
unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Can't do that though. You can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option.
Yep, he needed help to get it
Remember-
off. Katie. Yeah. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? And make the stupid friggin' thing. Clasp on the back to keep you from getting it off. It's pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off. You can get it off on your own. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then You really can't take it off by yourself? Killer
Wow.
wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for
Pretty
everyone
much
to
like it was
suspect
set up by someone.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
1000%.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Correct.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. You all got a good look at it.
The
Did you
door's
not?
open.
The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi
Yeah,
said?
you told him to say... Get hurt. What guy hit me? What guy? Robo Justice. Or that's what I saw call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individuals inside the suit and
No.
the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero. With
You know
alibi.
you're just making yourself look worse and worse.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early
Yes,
to
it
reach that
is. Thank you,
conclusion.
Kyoko.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict,
Yes, we
shouldn't
should.
explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing
And we've
things
got
from
plenty of...
every
Well,
angle.
no, never mind. We don't have plenty of people here anymore.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I
Yep.
don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. Four
Yep.
of us gathered together in the dining hall.
All right.
Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there.
I'm
for
just going to
quite
go ahead
a
and skip
while,
this because we already
but
all
nobody
know
else
this.
showed
All right, so round and round we go. Where we end up? Only Jimbo knows. Don't ask about Jimbo.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
I'd say before.
We already know what order they were killed in.
Do we though?
Taka came last
Do we?
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Okay, round two. I think I know what to do because there was one thing that I wanted to absorb, but I was too busy trying to think.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that
We already know what order they were killed in.
Do we though?
No, that's wrong. Hold on. There's no reason to
Yeah.
assume that the hammers
just a
were
logical
used
fallacy.
in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way
There
the
we
killer
go.
tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka
Yep.
was killed before Hifumi?
You want
Okay,
proof.
then, let's see the proof.
All right. How about the watch? Oh, fuck off. There we fucking go. All right. Cool.
I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look.
Yep.
It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer,
Yep.
because as of last night,
It was still working.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night,
It's broken at 6
then
this
he
morning.
must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But
Monokuma
if
File
that's
didn't give
true,
it to us.
Then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Yep.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That
Celeste,
simple fact
you're
slipped
kind of
past
quiet
all
right
of
now.
us.
Wonder why
We
that
made
is.
the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident,
Exactly.
we'd easily make that wrong
Did you already know that,
assumption.
Byakuya, or did...
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yep.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
But not Hifumi.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Are we, though? What was that? Came down from his house stairs. Must have been. Yeah. Come on. We don't need to recap this.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office. And that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Yep.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something.
Nah.
Then played it later on.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff
Hey,
up.
he's at least contributing.
We all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Yep.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does
Raising
not
suspicious
stop
at
there.
Kyoko.
There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room.
Except he wasn't dead.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Besides, we know that...
Then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off,
Yeah.
there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in
And
the
besides,
equipment room
she does
when
not
his
have the
body
type of muscle
disappeared.
to deal with
I
this
didn't
big
do either
fat
of them anyway.
boy.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed
That's because he was still alive at the time.
with either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we
There we
start
go.
talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's
There
body got
we
moved.
go.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
What did she say? Not been more for more a minute or two. Yep.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short...
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Yep.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What?
How? If the dead body were to move itself.
There we go.
The dead body moved on its own?
Nope, not ghosts.
No.
Finally, Kyoko's on the same page as me.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
Fumi
we
wasn't
thought
dead.
Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still
Yep.
alive.
He was alive?
Oh yeah.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's
Yep,
office?
and we have proof. We
but
searched
simply
the
walked
trash.
out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Really? Is that your only defense, Celeste?
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was
Sure.
dead, without a doubt.
But who took
Do you know
his
that how?
pulse? Yep.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Hold on, I need to think for a
Saying
second.
that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you've heard the body discovery announcement, along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe
Okay,
the
there we
announcement
go.
was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Nope. Fine. Fuck.